Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Erin Woods, and I am one of the criminal and traffic defense attorneys here at Student Legal Services. On this slide, you'll see the other full-time licensed practicing attorneys who work at SLS. As you can see, we also have plenty of ways to get a hold of us: phone call, texting, email. You can visit our website, or you could stop by our office in person. Additionally, I highly encourage you to check out our social media. We post important information about our services as well as valuable tips for students. So what exactly is Student Legal Services? We are a nonprofit law office that Ohio State has specifically chosen to contract with to provide legal advice, representation, education, and resources to eligible Ohio State students. Our services are confidential. We cannot share your information with the university or anyone else without your permission. So why do students need lawyers? Well, students need lawyers for a wide variety of legal issues, including all the ones listed here. If you're ever unsure about whether we could cover your issue or whether or not we can help you, please do not hesitate to call and text us or come into the office, email us. We'll be able to point you in the right direction. We'll be able to tell you if we cover the issue that you would like to speak about. For example, if you are given a speeding ticket by a police officer, that's something that we would be able to help you with. So let's talk about driving in the United States. In general, you must have a valid license to drive in Ohio. You cannot drive with just an international driver's license. You cannot drive with just your home country license if you've been here for more than 30 days. If you do, and you're stopped by the police, they will give you a ticket that does carry significant penalties. You will have to complete several requirements to obtain your Ohio license. There are exceptions for people that have been issued a driver's license from another US state, or they have a license from a country that is exempted. But most international students will need to complete all of the following requirements that I'm going to show you here soon. And keep in mind that this will likely take you several weeks to complete, as well as it's rather costly. So keep that in mind, plan accordingly. Know that it's going to take a while to get that license. Okay, so what is step one? Well, step one is to obtain your Ohio temporary permit. So before the B&B will give you a temporary permit, you must take a knowledge test about the traffic laws in Ohio. You'll also be required to take a vision screening to make sure that you can see and drive properly during the day, during the night. To study for the knowledge test, you can download the Ohio Digest of Motor Vehicles directly from the Ohio BMV website. So check that out. Make sure you're prepared before you go in and take that test. That's step number one. All right, so once you complete step one, you'll move on to step two, which is to complete the driver training portion. Now, this requirement includes 24 hours of class instruction, which can be online or in person, but will also include an 8-hour in-vehicle instruction as well. If you're looking to find some local driving schools, you can visit the website listed here on this slide. And once you get everything done for those things, they will give you a certificate. So make sure you hold on to that. You'll need to show it in the future when you go to get your license. Once you complete step two, you'll move on to step three, which is completing 50 hours of practice driving with a licensed driver who is at least 21 years old. This person will need to sign an affidavit swearing that they completed these 50 hours with you, and that has to be signed in front of a notary. We are happy to provide notary services for whoever you choose to accompany you on those 50 hours of practice driving. And if you do not know someone that you can practice with, you can hire a private instructor, though it might be costly. But some of these driving schools do offer that instruction. You just have to pay extra for it. After you complete step 3, you're going to complete step 4, which is taking your driver's tests. So this test is a road skills test. You'll have to bring with you all the documentation from the training, the in-class instruction, the 50 hours of practice driving, and at that time you'll be able to take your road skills test. If you have additional questions about getting a license, don't hesitate to schedule an appointment with our office. You can also visit the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles website, which has plenty of information and a step-by-step process, including which documents you would need to bring with you. There are some exceptions to the new training requirements. The first exception is if you have a valid, unexpired license from another U.S. state, then you can request what is called an out-of-state conversion to transfer your license to Ohio without having to complete those new training requirements. The other exception is if you are 21 years old or older and you have a valid, unexpired license from Canada, Germany, France, Japan, Taiwan, or South Korea, you will not need to complete the new training requirements either. So now you have your license, and now it's time to get car insurance. So you must have car insurance to drive in Ohio. There are no exceptions to this. If you are driving your car, your friend's car, a rental car, any car, you must be listed as an insured driver on a car insurance policy. If you are stopped by a police officer and do not have car insurance with you, your license could be suspended and you will not be able to drive. While Ohio law only requires at minimum liability insurance, we recommend that you obtain more than just the minimum coverage. Liability insurance only covers property damage and medical expenses for others if you are found at fault for an accident. It does not cover your own vehicle. It does not cover your own medical bills. Therefore, you should purchase a comprehensive policy in addition to the liability policy so that you and your property are protected. It's very important to be aware of and obey all traffic laws. It is not a defense to a traffic ticket that you were unaware of the law. You have a duty to know the traffic laws and always abide by them. For example, if you were stopped by police for driving over the posted speed limit and you were given a ticket, it is not a defense that you did not know the speed limit. It is not a defense that you were driving the same speed limit as everyone else. Alternatively, it's not a defense that no one else was on the road at the time. Traffic laws, the vast majority of them are strict liability, which means regardless of the reason, if you're breaking the law, you can be liable for that ticket. It's also important to know what you need to do if you are involved in a traffic accident. So if you are in an accident, you must give your contact information and car insurance information to the other driver before leaving the area. Even if you hit a parked car, which does not have someone in the vehicle at the time, you still must provide that information by attaching it to the parked vehicle before you leave. If you do not give your information and you leave the scene of the accident, you could be given a ticket for what's called hit skip. This is a serious violation that carries mandatory penalties, including mandatory license suspension. So we recommend that you keep a paper and a pen in your car for this reason. So if you do not have paper and pen at the time of the accident, call a friend to bring it to you. Always make sure you are able to leave your contact information and your insurance information to the other driver involved in an accident. So what happens if you do get a ticket? You should contact us right away. We have, again, multiple ways that you can reach us. We would be happy to help you. Call us, text us, email. You can also schedule appointments through our website, online. We offer in-person appointments, phone appointments, virtual appointments. So we make it really easy. Please come see us if you do get a ticket. It's also important to talk to Student Legal Services before you pay the ticket. Traffic charges can carry significant penalties, including financial sanctions, jail time, points, and license suspensions. We want to make sure that your rights are protected and that you get the best outcome possible. So please make an appointment with our office so that we can help you. So if you get a ticket in Franklin County, Ohio, we can represent you in these courts listed here. Unfortunately, we do not represent students on matters that occur outside of Franklin County. However, if you do get a ticket outside of this county, please still call us. We can give you advice, potentially provide you with a referral to someone who might be able to help you. Remember, Student Legal Services is here to help you. We help thousands of students each year confidentially and with no judgment. We offer appointments by phone, virtual appointments, in-person appointments. Please come see us if you need anything. Thank you for your time and attention. Enjoy the rest of your day and go Bucks.